Hey everyone! In this video, I will explain about the updated milestone details. So, watch this video till end very carefully not to miss these important things. Also, I will discuss about this updated milestone details, then I will discuss about how you can reach the milestone 3, even if you start your learning journey from today onwards. And lastly, I will explain about how you can reach this ultimate milestone if you have completed some games and certain number of skill badges in the last month. Okay. So now let's start discussing about these milestones. So, you can see I am in the official website of the Google Cloud Arcade Facilitator program. And now you can see these milestones. The team have updated the milestone for the every participants as there are certain number of lab attempts. Just watch this video very carefully and make sure to do all these things to reach any particular milestone. And the most important thing is that you have to maintain your consistency to reach every milestone. Okay. So now here you can see that to reach this milestone, you have to complete certain number of arcade games and trivia games and skill badges also. Okay, so this one was the previous milestone details and the below one is the updated milestone details that you have to complete to reach. You have to complete the number of games, trivia games, and skill badges to reach this milestone 1, and after reaching this milestone 1 you will have a total of 10 arcade points in general. For now, forget about the arcade points, okay? Just focus on this completing the game and skill badges. Here, as you can see, to reach the milestone 1 you have to complete 1 arcade game, 1 trivia game, and 10 skill badges. So if you count the arcade points of these games and skill badges, if you complete 1 game you will receive 1 arcade point, and if you complete any trivia game you will get 1 arcade point, and as per the latest point system, for every 2 skill badges, you will receive 1 arcade point. So after completing 10 skill badges, you will have 5 arcade points. And after completing these criteria, you will get this 3 bonus points, and then you will have a total of 10 arcade points. One more important thing is that Google Cloud Arcade Facilitator Program milestones and the swag milestones are the different things, so don't merge these milestones. The Google Arcade Facilitator Program milestones are for to get some bonus points, and the swag milestones are based on the arcade points you have. Remember this main difference of these milestones. And so just focus on these program milestones, not the swag milestones. So now let's talk about this milestone 2. And as you can see, this was the previous milestone details, and you have to complete. You have to complete either this criteria or this criteria. So as per the latest criteria, you can see that you have to complete 2 arcade games, 2 trivia games, and 20 skill badges. Then you will reach this milestone 2, and then only you will have some bonus point and a total of 25 arcade points. For milestone 3, as per the latest updated milestone criteria, you have to compare 3 arcade games, 3 trivia games, 30 skill badges. Then you will reach this milestone 3. And for the ultimate milestone, based on the latest milestone criteria, you have to complete 4 arcade games, 4 trivia games, and 44 skill badges. Then you will reach this ultimate milestone, and you will receive some bonus points, and then you will have a total of 60 arcade points. Remember one thing, that it is not mandatory that to complete only this particular number of games or trivia or skill badges in every month. There are so many games have been launched, and there are also so many skill badges in the Google Cloud Skill Boost platform. You can complete more skill badges or more games. As many skill badges you will complete, as many skills you can learn. So note this thing, okay? So now it's time to discuss how you can reach the milestone 3 even if you want to start your learning journey from today onwards. To reach this, as I have discussed about this milestone, that there are 2 criteria. This was the previous milestone criteria, and this is the latest milestone criteria. You can complete any of these criteria and can reach this milestone 3. I think all of you know that there are 10 lab attempts per day for every participants for now. This is why some users are misusing this learning platform, and that's why the team have made it, and for this they have just updated this milestone details for the first time. And as they don't want to miss any of the participants to reach any milestone, they've organized this program so that you can learn something from this program and just to earn any milestone, and lastly to receive some swag kits as a token of appreciation. Okay, so for this you can see that there are 3 games, 3 trivia games, and 30 skill badges. I am recording this video on September 3rd, and the program is live still September 27th at 11:59 p.m. Okay. So still we have 25 more days to reach this milestone 3 and the ultimate milestone also. So just let's discuss more about this lab attempts and how you can reach. You can see that the arcade Basecamp game has been launched, And to complete this game, you have to complete 12 required labs. For the level 1 game, there are the same 12 labs, and for the level 2 game, also you have to complete 12 labs. But for the level 3, you have to complete 8 labs only, which are very easy, and for every trivia you know that you have to complete 4 labs. And remember one thing, that in every game you can see this kind of start here. Don't skip this and what's next section. You can skip this part as this are not mandatory, but you can check out this okay. And one more thing, that your every lab attempt is very important. Suppose you have just tried to complete any lab in your first attempt and unfortunately failed to complete in your first attempt, then must reach out to your facilitator to discuss about the lab and to complete the lab in your next attempt. As you know that there are limited lab attempts for every user, and don't waste any single. So I have just explained the number of labs of Basecamp, level 1, level 2, and level 3, and for the every trivia you know that there will be 4 labs. To reach the Milestone 3, we have to complete 3 games. Okay, so you can complete Arcade Basecamp game, or level 1, or level 2, or level 3 game. These games will be counted in your milestone progress, but in the entire month there will be some more games will be launched. Note that every game will not be counted in your milestone progress. So you can prefer Arcade level 1, level 2, or level 3 game, or either the Basecamp level 1 or level 2 game. It's up to you what you want to prefer. Okay, but I suggest don't miss out this level 3 game to complete, as you know you can see that there are 8 labs, and also this game is very easy and very important as it is related to generative AI. To reach Milestone 3, I recommend these: complete Arcade Basecamp game, which have 12 labs, then you want to complete level 3 game, which have 8 labs, then you can complete level 1 game. Or also you can prefer other games. As per my recommend games, to reach Milestone 3, you have to choose and complete only 2 games from Arcade Basecamp game, level 1 and level 2 game. All these games containing 12 labs, and must complete the level 3 game. Then you have to complete 3 trivia games, okay? So you can for trivia games. 3 trivia games mean 3 into 4 equals to 12 lab attempts. Okay, so this is the criteria. Then it means that 24 plus 8 plus 12 is equal to 44 lab attempts. And 44 lab attempts means you can complete in 5 days, and still you will have 20 more days to complete these 30 skill badges. That's all about the Milestone 3. Okay, so there are certain skill badges which have 4 labs to complete the skill badge, or there are some which have 5 or 6 or 7 labs. So firstly, just complete the skill badges which have less number of labs, like 4 labs. Okay? So we'll try to make a video regarding this thing also, but for now find it out from the Explore section in your profile. And so as I have explained that it is very easy to reach this Milestone 3 even if you start now, just you have to be consistent to reach this milestone. That's it. In case of the skill badges which have 4 labs to complete, 30 into 4 equals to 120 lab attempts, and here you can see 44 lab attempts which is required to complete the games, so 120 plus 44 means 164 lab attempts, and still you have 25 more days means 250 lab attempts. Even if you fail in any lab to complete, and there is a huge chance to complete this milestone. Now let's discuss about this ultimate milestone. I have already discussed this milestone criteria. Now I'll explain how you can just reach this milestone. As per the latest milestone criteria, you can see that you have to complete 4 games. Okay, so you can refer any of these games, like if you have completed 4 arcade games and 4 trivia games in the last month, then in this month, you can focus on completing 44 skill badges only to reach this particular milestone. As we have a limited number of lab attempts, before starting any lab, just calculate the remaining days and the lab limits. We have 10 lab limits per day, so calculate these things, that how many lab attempts you have till the program ends, then only decide the games or skill badges you want to learn and complete to reach this milestone. Okay, in that case you can ask your facilitator, and also you can comment below to know more things, or for any guidance or anything else. Suppose, in the last month, you have completed 20 skill badges and 1 arcade game and 1 trivia game. Now in this month, just try to complete more 3 games and more 3 trivia games and more 22 skill badges, then you will reach this ultimate milestone for sure. Okay, so like suppose you have completed 44 skill badges in the last month, but due to some reasons you were not able to complete any arcade game or trivia game. Then in this month, just complete these 4 arcade games, I have said before, and all the trivia games, and then you will reach this ultimate milestone. And even suppose you have completed some games, some trivia games, and some skill badges in the last month, then just look at this milestone criteria and complete this criteria to reach this milestone. That's the thing. And there is a high chance for those who have completed some of these arcade games or trivia games and earned good number of skill badges in the last month. They will reach this ultimate milestone very soon. And still, if you have any queries or doubts, just comment below, then I will figure it out and we'll try to come solve your query. One important note that focus on competing skill badges. As many skill badges you will compete, as many skills you can learn, so focus on it. And calculate the remaining days of the program and your lab attempts. This is also very important. Thanks everyone for watching the entire video and hope you will reach this ultimate milestone. Don't forget to comment below when you will reach this ultimate milestone. Okay, thank you all. See you in my next video.